What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid DCG. Have a matchup of blue Buggy into purple blue Reiju. We won the dice roll. We're going first. Going to keep this hand. It has a searcher. It has an Alvida. It's got some tools. Hopefully we can turn them into things. Would like a promo Buggy. But yeah, ultimately I think this hand's okay. The keep has got a 7-cost Croc, 4-cost Buggy. I'm hoping that yeah, we can get a Croc and Mihawk. We can get a promo Buggy. Maybe I should have molded this hand, but yeah, I don't think it was terrible. We're going to start off with a Cross Guild Searcher. Search top 4. We're going to be able to add a 2K or another Cross Guild Searcher. Promo Croc potentially. Going to add the Cross Guild Searcher. Let's try to find a promo Buggy or a Croc and Mihawk. He goes to his 2-Dawn turn. He's going to tap 1 for a Sanji. Search top 5 for a Vinsmoke family. And he's going to be able to add Baby Reiju. His leader ability, by the way, is whenever Dawn's returned, he gets to draw a card. He taps 1 for Stage. Stage allows him to pitch a card. Search top 3 for Germa Kingdom. He's going to be able to add 2K Reiju, looks like. And then he's going to pass. We are going to search again. We're going to be able to add a Mihawk or a 2K. Probably add the Mihawk here. That's a piece that we want to play off the promo Buggy. And then we have the 2 extra Dawns. We're just going to swing 7 life. And he's thinking about countering. Ultimately going to decide to take. No trigger. Pass it to him. He goes to his 4-Dawn turn. We know he has the Baby Reiju and the adult Reiju he can play. We'll see if there's anything else. He's going to swing 5 life. We'll take. No trigger. He's going to search with Sage. He's going to be able to add the baby Ichiji, which is what I'm hoping he doesn't play. He doesn't play it. He plays a 2-cost Baby Reiju, which is able to sack, put in the trash to play an adult Reiju from the trash or hand. He plays the adult Reiju. But he counts his hands, and he's only going to be able to draw 1 for leader effect. He's not able to get the extra draw off the Reiju. He's going to tap 1 for a Sanji, and he's going to add the adult Ichiji. So now we know he has all the combos. The way his deck works, the way he's trying to hit that Ichiji combo. It's very troublesome. It has Rush, minus his 2,000 power. And now we know he has the baby one and the adult one. We're going to swing 5 life. He gives a 1K. Now we're going to leader ability. We drew into the Croc and Mihawk. So we're going to pitch the Croc, play the Croc and Mihawk down, draw 2, trash 1. And then here's where I make a decision that I think is ultimately the wrong decision. I'm going to pitch the Alvida to play down the Buggy, and then play the Buggy, sack the Buggy with, I think with the Alvida to play the Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1. I'm going to draw into a promo Buggy. The reason I made this decision was because I was thinking, I don't have the promo Buggy. I don't know when it's showing up. I know he's about to Ichiji me. I want to get a blocker out. That was what I was thinking. Where I feel like it was the wrong decision is because if I play the Alvida and I draw 3, trash 2, and I draw into the promo Buggy, now I can play the promo Buggy Mihawk and I have good play off of that. Meanwhile, he's going to swing 5 life. I'm being super careful to turn that Mihawk sideways because I know that he has all the pieces for the Ichiji. So yeah, I think I just made a misplay. I mean, granted, I made it under the circumstances of what I knew in my hand. Didn't know I was going to draw into a promo Buggy, but I should have bet on the fact that I was going to. I think the Alvida is just a better play. He's going to play the baby Ichiji and then turn it into the adult Ichiji, swing 7 life. And then he's going to play 1 for a cost set blocker, and then he's going to pass it back to us. So now here's where we get behind the 8 ball here because I'm already at 2 life. I'm going to swing 5 into the Reiju. He's going to counter. And the idea here is like I can 7-cost Dofi away that Ichiji. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. I could also play the promo Buggy. I don't have a good thing to play it off of. I'm going to swing 7 into the 5. He's going to give the cost set blocker, it looks like. He gives the blocker. And then now it's like, okay, let's play the 7-cost Dofi. We'll bounce Ichiji back to his hand. Hopefully he doesn't have a baby Ichiji and can play it right back down again. He's still going to be able to swing that Reiju. but yeah. So yeah, we're tapping 7 for the Dofi, thinking out through 1 last time. We play the Dofi, bounce the Chi back to his hand and pass. We also don't have, we have the promo Buggy. We could promo Buggy into Alvida there. Could have promo Buggied into Kabaji and filled up our board more, I guess. Ultimately decided not to do it. He's going to leader ability. He's going to be able to add another Reiju. Excuse me, not leader ability, stage ability. Looks like he's got his Dawn set in 3s. He's going to tap 2 for a baby a baby Reiju to play an adult Reiju again. This time he does get the leader effect, or the effective Reiju to draw. He effectively draws 3. He has 4 Dawn standing. Hopefully he didn't draw into a baby Ichiji. And you can play that Ichiji right back down. He's going to tap 1 to play another stage and go searching again. He could still play the baby Ichiji off of a Porsche, so I still need to be cognizant of this. He's going to add another Reiju. I think he's seen all 4 Reijus at this point. He's going to swing 5 life. I'll give a 1K. Another 5 life. I could turn the Mihawk sideways, but again, I'm cognizant of the Porsche into a Ichiji. I'm thinking about whether he has that or not. And ultimately just going to give a 2K. And I feel like that, again, this is a mistake because I should have, we'll see in a second. He taps 3 for a Black Maria that allows him to gain a whole bunch of Rested Dawn. I think 5 Rested Dawn, and then return to what I have at the end of his turn. But I pitched a Kabaji, and now the move is I want to play the promo Buggy, but I don't have anything to play off of it. I was a little bit timid there of the potential Porsche Ichiji play, but I probably should have just counted for the fact that he was going to do that. He would have done it earlier. So now, if I had the Kabaji, I could promo Buggy into Kabaji. And instead I don't, so I'm just going to swing 7 life. Yeah, at this point, I think the move is I'm just going to hard cast the promo Buggy and play nothing off of it, which feels awful. He gives 2K, 1K. I could turn the Dofi sideways. I could turn the Croc and Mihawk sideways. Put some pressure on. We'll swing 7 life. He takes no trigger. 7 life again. He takes no trigger. And then now we're going to just tap 7 and hard cast the promo Buggy and don't play anything off of it. That feels so bad. If I could have played something else, we could have been potentially in business. But we're not. He goes to his, I want to say he's at 9 Dawn. And we have a 10 cost Buggy in hand. So we're prepared to 10 cost Buggy, but it's going to be tough for us to, because he drives a Judge. So now with Judge, he could tap 8 Dawn, summon all the babies. And it seems like he's got Reijus and Ichijis. I don't know if he's playing Yonjis or Ichijis yet, because I haven't seen them in the trash. But they're probably there in some capacity. So we'll see what he's about to bring back. He's tapping all 8 for the Judge. He returns the Dawn, or returns 2 Dawn, I think. And he pitches 2 cards. And now he's able to bring back the babies. So he's able to bring back Reiju and Ichiji. He's setting those aside. He's also setting the adult versions next to them. So he's going to play these. He's thinking about what he's going to play them over. It looks like the Sanji and the Black Maria. He's going to play them. And then he's going to draw for leader ability. And then now he can sack them and draw another 2 with the... So he does that right now. Sacks, plays that. And then goes to draw 2. And then he's going to sack the Ichiji and play and get that out. Minus 2,000 power, and it gains rush. Minus his 2,000 power to the Croc and Mihawk. He swings 5 into the 5, and I have a 1K total of counter. So I'll give him that. And now he's going to swing 7 into the 5, and I'm going to have to let it die. I could have given the Mihawk, I guess. But I think the blocker might be more important at this point. He still has one standing Dawn, and he plays a co-set blocker, and he passes it to us. At this point, he has a decent amount of cards in hand as well. I could go for game, but I don't feel like I have it. Instead, what I'm thinking about what to do is I wish if I would have played the Kabaji, if I had a Kabaji, right, that I could have played off the promo Buggy last turn, I could drop the 10 cost Buggy right now, bottom deck the Judge, and it would stick. But right now, Buggy's not going to stick. There's no way for me to get it to stick. So I'm thinking in my head, what's the best move? First off, we're going to poke him with a 7 and see what he does. He gives 2k, 1k. Now I'm going to keep my Mihawk standing. I think I'm going to swing a 5 life. I'm going to swing 9 life. Because the idea here is we're going to Sables away the Ichiji back to his hand. And then we're going to bottom deck the Judge with the Buggy. And we're going to bottom deck our own Buggy doing so. So we swing 6. He gives the Cossack blocker. Bounce the Ichiji back to his hand. Leader ability, tap 5. Pitch a Buggy. Play a Buggy. Bottom deck a Buggy. Bottom deck Judge. And we pass it back to him. At this point, we have 2 life. We have a blocker. Maybe I should just swing the Mihawk at this point. Like, I should have just put an extra 7 on. I think, thinking about that. But yeah, he has the 2 Reijus. They can't attack because of the promo Buggy. We know he has the Ichiji in hand. We know he's played at least 2 baby Ichijis. There potentially could be 2 more out there. He's going to tap 3 for a Porsche. Turn it on. Search top 5 for a Foxy Pirate. He's able to add a Chopper blocker to hand. And then he can play down a 4,000 power or less. He plays down a baby Ichiji. He's able to, he's going to be able to sack that for the adult version. And he still has like 6 Dawn standing. So he can swing 2 really big numbers. And we only have 1 card in hand. He sacks the Ichiji. Plays the adult Ichiji, minus his 2,000 power to the Dofi. We only have 1 card in hand. He's going to swing 6 into the 5. We'll let it die. He's going to effective stage, pitch a stage, search top 3. He's going to add, I think, a Sora 2k. 7 life with 4 Dawn standing. We take, no trigger. Yeah, and he's just thinking it through what he's going to do with his last 4 Dawn. He's going to tap 2 for a Reiju. He's going to sack the Reiju to play an adult Reiju. And at one point I'm going to ask, how many cards do you have in your hand? Because I thought he had 6. I'm like, wait a minute, how many do you have? I was like, oh, please. And he's like, oh, no, I got 5. Dude. And I'm like, damn. Oh, so he is able to draw, and he taps 2 for a Chopper blocker, and he passes it back to us. And then now it's kind of like a interesting, like, can't really go for game because we have the Chopper blocker. I wish I had like the promo Croc. That could be just a good card to play. Bottom deck the Chopper, establish another body. But yeah, just thinking this through. Don't want to turn the Mihawk sideways because I feel like I need a blocker. I could Croc and Mihawk into something. I could hard cast it. We're going to leader ability. Croc and Mihawk, pitch a Buggy, play the Croc and Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1. We're able to find a Mihawk and a Galdino Searcher. I can play the Galdino off the Croc and Mihawk. Second time I've done that today, which is just awful. And we're able to grab, we could have a 10 cost, get a Cross Guild Searcher. I think the idea here is let's add the 10 cost. We can bottom deck the Ichiji. And at that point, he's not going to be able to swing at us. So we're going to leader ability, pitch the last card in our hand, the Kabaji, bottom deck the Buggy, bottom deck is Ichiji, swing of 5 life. And he's thinking it through. He's going to give the chopper blocker here, and then we're going to pass it to him. We could swing the Mihawk blocker, but if he has another Chi-Ji, we just lose. We're down to 1 life, but at least we established another body. Potentially next turn, I feel like next turn we'll probably have to go for game. He's going to stage. He's going to, effective stage. He's going to play a baby Chi-Ji, so he has another one. Sack that for an adult Chi-Ji. So now he's able to go for, he's able to push, probably kill our Mihawk. He's going to swing 5 life. And at this point, I think the idea is we just take this one and give the Mihawk blocker when we need to. And it's a Sable's trigger. We're able to bounce the Chi-Ji back to his hand. What a miraculous trigger. We don't have to give the Mihawk. He could potentially play it again, and we just have to give the Mihawk again. But yeah. That was a crazy trigger. Nothing currently showing no swings on board. Was he's going to just play 2 chopper blockers and pass it back to us. So now we can't go for game. We have 1 card in hand. It's a 2K Moji. So the idea here is I'm setting 4 down aside. I could definitely play that down. I'm gonna swing 7 life. He's going to give counter. Now the idea here is I swing 6 life. He gives a chopper blocker. I'm going to put 5 Dawn on the Galdino and swing 7. He's going to give the other chopper blocker. At this point, I'm going to play down the 4-cost Moji blocker. I probably should have just kept this card in hand. I think this is a mistake. It's 0 cards in hand. But I feel like it was just more... I think it was better in case he put double Chi-Ji's us. Actually, no, I need to get another blocker down because if he has Chi-Ji's us, I can only get out of 1. He's able to grab a baby 1. So at this point, I'm hoping my blocker stands still, but he minused, we'll see. He taps 4 for the baby Chi-Ji, plays out the adult Chi-Ji. He minuses 2,000 power to the promo buggy, and at this point, I know I'm cooked. Because I know what's about to come. It's a Gum Gum Lightning. I don't have a card in hand to protect it. And he's just like, I'm going to turn my board sideways. I'm like, yeah, dude, you just got it, bro. So this was a very grindy game, and I feel like I made a bunch of micro decisions that were wrong, and I feel like I got punished for all of them. The first one that comes to mind is on 5 Dawn. I make the decision to Croc and Mihawk into Buggy into Mihawk, and I should have just played it into Alvida. And then save that Mihawk for the promo buggy that was coming in the next turn. If I do both those 2 things, I think I just go on to win the game. The other thing that comes into mind is he swung a 5 at me, and I gave the 2K Kabaji counter because I was worried. I should either just took that hit, turn that Mihawk sideways. I was scared he was about to portion to a Chi-Ji, but at that point, I feel like he would have done that already. If I have that Kabaji in hand, I promo buggy into Kabaji. And then my boards, when I start dropping the buggies, they're definitely sticking. And if I have 1 buggy sticking to board, I think I win the game. But I want to say credit to my opponent. He played it really well. Super grindy matchup. Like, we both kind of seemed like we weren't seeing what we needed to see. It wasn't going optimally for us. It was kind of like a weird dogfight there at the end. But yeah, credit to him. He was able to get it. Let me know in the comments if they can do differently. Really appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.